I woke up to my car being sold on 3 different websites. I woke up to 17 missed calls from numbers I didn't recognize, and I figured it was spam until I looked out my front window. There was a couple standing next to my car, not near it, next to it, like they owned it. The woman had her phone out taking pictures, and the guy was actually crouching down to look at the rims. I walked outside, still holding my coffee, and said, "Can I help you?" The guy stood up and smiled like I was the valet. "Yeah, we're just here to grab the car." I stared at him. "Grab it. We paid the deposit last night. Said to get the keys from under the mat." I looked at my Honda Accord. Not a regular Honda Accord. Every single panel custom painted. Full interior rebuild. Engine work that took 2 years. I have $50,000 sitting in that car, and this man was about to check under my floor mat for a key. "That's my car," I said. He pulled out his phone and showed me the listing. My car, my photos, my plate blurred out, $5,000, and every instruction you needed to commit fraud without ever meeting a real person. I told them there'd been a mistake. Got them off the driveway and spent the rest of the afternoon getting the listing pulled. Figured someone had scraped my social media and got greedy. Then it was 6 in the evening and 4 more cars pulled up, then 6 more by 7. One guy told me he drove from 2 states away. A woman was on my lawn demanding a deposit refund, and I had to explain to her that I was the victim before she was, which she did not take well. By the time the last person left, I'd counted 11 separate people who had all wired money to someone pretending to sell my car. I got every listing taken down and thought it was done. 3 days later, new listings, 3 of them, different platforms, more photos, higher deposit. That's when I stopped panicking and started paying attention. Because some of those photos weren't public. They were from a group chat where I'd sent pictures of the car just to show off the new seat setup, which meant whoever was doing this wasn't a stranger scraping the internet. It was someone in that chat. I went through the list, cut anyone who had no real motive. I was left with 3 names. Charles, who had gone cold on me after I started dating a girl he'd been chasing for a year, and Caleb and Mark, who had been attached to Charles since high school and would follow him into whatever he'd decided was a good idea. I needed to know which of them was running it, so I made it easy. I took 3 photos of the car. Same angle, same lighting, but each one had one thing different. First one, the seat was laid all the way back. Second one, I put a rubber duck on the dashboard. Third one, I dropped a basketball on the floor behind the passenger seat. Sent one to each of them separately. Told them not to share it. The next morning, 3 new listings went up. One had the seat all the way back. One had the rubber duck. One had the basketball. I called Caleb first because I always knew he was the weakest link. He picked up, and before I even said anything specific, he just exhaled and said, "I know why you're calling." He told me everything. Charles had come up with it. Framed it as a harmless prank, said nobody would actually pay. Caleb and Mark went along with it because they always went along with it. Except people did pay. A lot of people. Real deposits. I walked into the police station the next morning with screenshots, listings, transaction records, the photo timestamps, and the conversation where Caleb confirmed everything. All 3 of them got hit with fraud charges.